What's up, YouTube? If you guys have been subscribed for a long time, you might remember my 74 Chevy Stepside that I had on this channel. And I really like that truck. I really miss that truck and would love to be able to get it back, or at least to build kind of a remembrance of it, you know, something in honor of it. But I was digging through some old hard drives and I actually found some lost video footage of it in another project, and I figured I'd go ahead and let you guys see the video. I'm not 100% sure when the date is it was recorded. I'll put it on the screen. But this video took place in between the video before I sold it and the video me telling you I was getting rid of it. So yeah, enjoy. What up, guys? I thought I'd let you guys have a video of what's up. Well, as you guys can see, it does have an axle underneath it. Guys can't see it probably with it, but here it is all back. It is under there. It does a lot less playing it than there was before. As you can see, it is all on all fours. As you can see, I'll get a better shot of it sometime in the daylight, but it's on all fours. And there's absolutely no box on it. You guys probably can't see that. No box back there. Yeah. I plan here's the box. I plan to do a flatbed until I can get the money to eventually get a different box and hopefully get a different cab too. One with a lot less rust. Still got a lot of parts and stuff in here. I guess I need to put my jumper cables back. Forgot about that. But over here, I've got new wheel bearings. They're not in it yet. I'm gonna end up, I gotta pack them and getting the old bearing races out. But right now, in this here condensated cooler, is a container. I know it's supposed to hold that. If you keep it moving, it won't burn you. But this is a whole container full of dry ice. That's cold. Alright, you probably wonder why the races are in the container of dry ice. Well, if you freeze them, or not freeze them, but cool them down, they shrink. And then, when you weld a bead around your mount, most of the time they shrink up enough to come out and pull up. But then, or break them loose. But if you freeze the new ones, it'll shrink them up enough where they should slide right in when they warm up. Don't hit them though. If you get them real cold, do not hit them because they'll most likely explode or bust, or you'll crack them. But they should shrink up enough to fit down in it and not have to do anything. And when they heat up, they'll expand. So yeah, hopefully I will have that be back up and running here before too long. So yeah, be able to drive around and stop driving my Camaro as much. I haven't been driving my Camaro lately, really though. Still 327 it. So yeah, still runs good. I'll give you an update when I get the flatbed built and stuff, and I'll do flatbed videos and shit. Show you how it's coming along. Somebody's hauling ass down the road. So I'm gonna let you guys go for tonight. Going on in the life of the shop here. Axle's underneath it. Back to the original 35s on the Super Swampers that are getting thin on tread. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. What up, guys? I thought I'll stand back to show you what is happening. The box is on the pickup. I know, it's a big shock for probably a lot of people. I tore the box apart, and I'm so happy it's back on. Finally got a floor in it that needs cleaned and varnished. I got my roll bar in. I haven't got the back bolts in it yet, but I'll work on that later. The front ones are in. The box is bolted down. I haven't got my fuel tank steamed yet, so here's my fuel tank for right now. I'm working on this really redneck, bad, really bad wiring. Here, I'll show you. This wire here has a bunch of different things spliced into it like it shouldn't. It's got the electric choke cable for the carburetor, the kick down for the low carb bracket. Yeah, it will, and it's 12 volt ignition, but that shouldn't be connected there. It's probably not hurting it, but it just looks bad. So I'm gonna change that up. I'm also gonna move this ground for the choke. I don't really have to. I might leave it there. It's probably not hurting anything. But this is all hacked up together. I think I'm gonna get a new pigtail for the end of this because it's all bad. A lot of the wires were spliced, and a lot of them are still spliced in a bunch of different places, like this wire. A lot of the wires going down to the starter needs to be redone. They're kind of really, I don't know, it's really poorly done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to move this. I'll probably keep the ground here, but I'm going to lengthen it because this ground cable is just a little short because it's pulled up like that, and I need to get a new one of these because I broke this taking it off the battery. Cheap piece of crap. Got my amp. Have any amps or subs in this, but if I ever do, I've got all the wiring for it, so already ran, ready to be put in. But just to tell you this, it's a really sucky deal. This is a really hacked up wiring job. A lot of it's needing replaced and fixed, which is common on these old pickups. Very common. You come over here. As you can see, I have a bunch of wires already cut off and fixed. A lot of it's just to make it look a lot cleaner, and a lot of it was a really bad fire hazard, so I'm hoping to fix that. Temperature gauge doesn't work. It pisses me off. Brand new. It's junk already. I think I'm going to be upgrading to the copper line for my oil pressure gauge, just because I'm not a fan of that plastic tube. I think it's junk. My low car kick down. I modified the bracket because it was way out this way. It was hanging off the side of that way too far, and I ended up taking it and cutting part of the bracket off and mounting it down that way, and that helped a lot. It still doesn't properly kick down. I do believe it's because I don't have it tight enough. I'm probably going to end up making it tighter so it kicks down. That or the solenoid is junk in it. Voltage to engage the solenoid. I don't know. Something that depends. Just might be the carburetor too, because I think the carburetor needs rebuilt already. But yeah, I'm rewiring under the hood here. Yeah, it needed a lot of TLC under here. Needed a lot of wiring work. A lot of people wonder what this wire here is for. This goes down into, well, it used to be rolled up in that, but it's not anymore, so that can go in the back. But this is going to run back to my fuel tank center. This is for my Echo's gauge. That's under the front axle breather. I ran it up and hooked it right in here. Figured to put a filter on it just to make it look better. Had it laying around. Other than, yeah, this is pretty much it. I'd let it run, but half the wiring for everything to run is not hooked up, so yeah, it does have the box on it though. At least we're making progress. I can drive this old beast. Slowly gonna do some rust repair on it and slowly make her a little bit better of a pickup, but I'm gonna drive her for the time being too, so yeah. That's what I've been doing, so I thought I'd give you guys an update. So thanks for watching, and bye.